Welcome to Author Skill Set Wednesday. Today's quote comes from Chinua Achebe, who said, "A good writer doesn't really need to be told anything except to keep at it." I love that. Hi, my name is Christopher D'Armani, and it is my pleasure and my honor to be able to help other authors go from blank page to finished first draft to published book with ease. And one of the ways that I go about doing that is by being encouraging. It's really easy to forget about the most important basic things. And one of the things that I love about this quote, and I'm going to paraphrase it slightly, in terms of good writer, I'm going to say dedicated writer, or perhaps highly self-motivated writer. Even the most highly motivated of us still need to be encouraged. And ideally, we want to do that every single day, right? Because especially when it comes to writing the first draft of our book, life can be a little bit challenging. If you're working on NaNoWriMo right now, National Novel Writing Month, I think you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, in that every single day there's a bunch of words that need to get written if I'm going to hit that goal. And yet, doing that, life still goes on. Life doesn't stop just because I'm writing the first draft of a novel this month, right? So even the most diligent of writers needs encouragement, And I talk about determination a lot, and determination really boils down to being inspiration, motivation, and the support of others. When we have that, it's a lot easier to show up and do the things that we know we need to do every single day. It really, really is. And yet, sometimes we don't do that. Even though deep in our hearts, I think we all know, being encouraging to others, no matter what their goal might be, that really should be our default position in life. We should always want to be encouraging and motivating and helpful of others. Regardless of if they have a dream, our job is to help them get there by encouraging them. So if you, like me, are writing a book this month and you're in need of a little bit of a pick-me-up, for example, hopefully today's message will help. For first-time authors especially, whether you're writing your first book or your next book, you're still going to need a whole ton of encouragement along the way. And one of the reasons that this is so helpful is sometimes we have doubts. We don't believe in ourselves. So knowing that someone else out there is actually believing in us, even if perhaps we're not completely believing in ourselves just yet, that's a really, really beneficial thing. It will help keep us going through some of those tougher days, right? Because at the end of the day, getting our first draft done is what it's all about. Everything else can wait. Everything else can be figured out at some other time, but especially in this month of November, National Novel Writing Month, my favorite writing event of the entire year, getting a first draft written is the only thing that matters, even though my wife would disagree. She would suggest there are perhaps one or two other things that are important as well, and well, she'd be right, but still, my focus is always in November, getting a first draft done. And if that's your goal right now as well, then I would encourage you to ask others for support. Your family, your friends, the people you care about most, all of those people are available to you to be used as a resource, to use as a power source. And even though sharing this dream of writing a book, especially if you haven't done it before, can be a little bit scary, there's a lot of power to be found in being willing to be that vulnerable. It truly is. Because sharing this dream it's necessary. First of all, because you want someone else to buy your book when it's done, right? If they don't know about it, they can't possibly help you get there. But it's also really critical to step out of our comfort zone. Because as I want to say, our comfort zone is where our dreams, where our visions for our life, that's where all that stuff goes to die. Because the second we get locked and trapped into that place, that comfort zone, we're not willing to take any risks to do anything, no matter how important we might claim it is. So first job is to step out of the comfort zone. Second job is to ask for encouragement from others. As I said, family, friends, the people that you care about most will also, I would hope, care about you most, right? So use them. Use them to your benefit. Enroll them in your dream. And as I said already, your willingness to be vulnerable will actually draw them in and make them more willing and more desiring of actually helping you achieve your dream. Because success in any endeavor, I don't care what it is, success requires a team. It requires a group of people. And that is especially true for writers. We like to think this is a solitary thing and we have to do it alone. And to a large degree, that's true. However, if we exclude others from being supportive of us, all we're doing is making the job harder on ourselves. So today, I would highly encourage you to encourage others. Invite them into your dream. Invite them into your world of what's important for you and why that's so important, and get them to help you hold you accountable. So for example, here's a great thing to do. Pick 7 of your best friends, 7 of your favorite people, family, friends, people you care about most. Pick 7 of them and assign each one of those people a single day where their job is to hold you accountable for making sure you write that day. So whatever your goal is, for example, in National Novel Writing Month, to reach 50,000 words in 30 days, you need to write 1,667 words per day on average to achieve that goal. So if you have Sally calling you up or texting you on Monday saying, "Hey dude, have you written your words yet? I really want to read your book when it's complete. So please tell me that you actually done this today, that you've already written your words for today." And the same thing on Tuesday, Wednesday, the rest of the week. When we enroll many other people to help us, we basically build a support network that will guarantee that we accomplish our dream. And isn't that what it's all about? Helping each other to accomplish our dreams? And if you're reluctant to do that, if you're reluctant to draw other people, the people that in your life, into this process, well then I would encourage you to invite a complete stranger, namely me, into the process to help you. And I do that by hosting what I call Writing Power Hour every day at 4 o'clock Pacific. It's a Zoom call where we come together at the top of the hour, share what we're trying to accomplish for that next hour, and then we go off and write and report back when we're done. It's all very simple, but it's all very effective because so often it's easier to be accountable to someone else than ourselves. It's easier to keep a commitment to someone else than it is to ourselves. So this is just a simple way that I use to try and help hold myself accountable and to help you hold yourself accountable as well. Just go to writingpowerhour.com. You can read a little bit more about it and then sign up for a free trial if the idea interests you. And if it does, then you can join me, in an hour from now. That would be kind of fun. And it's also very beneficial, because it really does help get the job done. It makes it so much easier to take this solitary task and just spread the load around even just a little tiny bit. All right? So if that was useful for you, I hope it was. Please like and share it with your writing friends. If there was something that jumped out at you specifically, I would love for you to share that in the comments. I would love to hear, how that resonated for you in some way. I would also, of course, as I ask almost every day, please connect with me on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, and all the other social media channels. And all of mine are found at sleekbio.com/Christopher. One simple link to find all the fun stuff. And just remember, even though we're writing this book alone, asking someone else for their encouragement, for their support, just makes it all that much easier. With that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.